Good morning, it's good to see you. In 2007 I met an Englishman who had just moved to Toba and built the biggest house at the time that was here. And that's it there, it's enormous. He used to have a great view of the lake, and he still does from upstairs, but somebody's built a bigger house in front of him. I was walking past here the other day and I wondered if he'd remember me. He was sitting outside, and this is him here. He's a bit of a football fan. He likes Spurs. G'day Dennis, how are you?
Hey Wayne, how you going?
Yeah, good to see you, mate. How's things, all right?
Yeah, not bad, yeah.
When did you first come to Toba?
First come here in February 2003.
Right.
That was the first time I come here, I think then for about 10 days.
Yeah.
And then I remember I liked it so much that when I was leaving, I said to myself, I think I'll come and retire here. I liked it that much.
Do you married a local Batak woman?
Yeah.
And you built this house in what year?
2000, summer of 2008.
2008. And it's on, how big's the land?
Well, you can see here, I don't know how long that is, but...
Yeah, it goes all the way back down there.
Back to that wall and there.
Not far away from the lake. Can I ask how much the land was?
The land was English money, about £3,000.
Is that all?
Yeah. And then to build it was about £27,000, so the whole thing was £30,000.
Is that right?
4-bedroom house.
Can we have a look inside?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant, thanks. It's really generous of Dennis to let us have a wander through his. It's a mansion, I reckon, but there we go. It's
This is my son, Sean.
Hey, Sean, how you going?
I'm doing good. Nice to meet
Nice to see you too. Cheers. And so, how many rooms have you got?
Downstairs we've got kitchen, 2 bedrooms.
Can I have just a little peek along?
Yeah.
It's huge, Dennis. This place is enormous. How long did it take them to build it?
They started about April, I think about 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
That's not so bad, yeah?
Yeah.
That's not so bad. And have you been back since? Have you been back to the UK since?
Yeah, I went back 2016.
Yeah.
For 4 months, and then no, 2018, and then 2022.
2022.
For 4 months.
Right.
Because I wanted to go and see the Spurs stadium.
Oh, the football stadium, yeah.
I've never been there, so.
And what was your job? What were you doing in
In England, for about 40 years, I was a driving instructor.
A driving instructor?
Yeah.
Were you a good one?
Yeah, the best.
And this is, you've got a kitchen upstairs as well.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the view out the window. See, it's not a bad way to wake up. Not a bad way to wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Who's this delightful creature?
This is the housekeeper.
This is the housekeeper. Do you pay her well?
Yeah, I pay her too much.
I'm assuming this is your wife, Dennis.
Yeah, this is Binna.
Hi, Binna. How you going?
Hi!
So, what do you do with all the rooms then? Do you rent them out or something?
Yeah, the apartment, yeah?
Oh, the whole upstairs?
Yeah.
So for like family room.
So you've got a bedroom there, people sleep there, we've got a bed there as well.
Yeah, a few extra bed if they, we can fit for 10 people.
10 people?
Yeah, maximum 11.
Gee.
And roughly about 10 people, what do you charge, Binna?
Yeah, for 10 people it's about 1.5 million.
1.5 million.
A night, yeah?
Yeah.
So they get the whole top floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty reasonable view, isn't it? That's a lovely view. Over the years, Dennis and I have had a couple of beers up here from time to time.
Yeah, I couldn't remember it.
Although Dennis doesn't remember. When I arrived here the other day, I said, Dennis, how you going? He goes, I see you on YouTube. I said, you don't remember me from when we used to sit up here and have a drink and a chat? He said, no, I don't remember you. You didn't know me, did
But
you?
you didn't have a beard then?
Yeah. You just had a birthday, didn't you?
Yeah.
How old were you?
I'm 76 a couple of days ago.
Dennis and his family have been really, really generous by opening up their home, and Sean, Dennis's son, has been kind enough to let me ask him a few questions. Thanks very much, Sean. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you miss anything about the UK? Is there something that sort of you think, oh, that was all right there?
Oh, I really miss my friends, and you know, in England there's like parks. I like going to parks. Here, there isn't really like a place where I could go out and hang out with my friends. Not really enough things to do here. But in like England, there's like football, training.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Swimming.
swimming. I love swimming.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to do in England, but here it's not so much.
Yeah. And do you think, Sean, that you've taken much of the Batak culture?
Oh,
Are you really familiar with the?
I'm really familiar. I know how to speak Batak now. I know a bit of the things that these Batak people do, like the dancing. You know, the Batak theatre.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do other people in Sumatra, do they see you as a Batak person, or do they see you as half English, half Batak?
The people that I know, they see me as Batak people, but let's say people who are like, they just came here, they don't. They see me as a Bule.
Right, yeah, sure. Can I ask, where would you prefer to live? It's a tough question, isn't it?
Both amazing places, but I would say I'll live here.
Yeah, right. And you have a good friend network and loads of...
Yeah, I have lots of many good friends.
Got a girlfriend, haven't you?
Have you got a girlfriend as well? Nice, yeah, nice one. Is she Batak or?
She's Batak, yeah.
She's okay.
She's 75.
She's 75.
That's the only problem.
Hey Sean, thanks so much. I really appreciate you sort of taking the time to speak with us. It's really generous of you. Thank you. When I first met Binna, she was carrying Sean in a sling. He was only a newborn, and Binna was in the kitchen, and she was doing a million things at once. And Binna, thank you so much for having a chat with us. It's really kind of you. Do you have any difficulties with the Western guy? Was there some of his behaviour or some of the things you didn't quite understand as a Batak woman, and Dennis being an Englishman?
From my experience, is sometimes it's found it's a bit difficult. Yeah. We deal with the local peoples and traditional here, but I think he's adapt little bit when he's stay here.
Yeah.
But I think he's easygoing also.
It helps.
Dennis, it's not really complaining a lot, and can accept society here.
It's important, isn't it? If you're a Bule coming to.
He can go to the workshop, can accept what the people do there. Or
what did you think of England? You know, like you spent some time there when you went back. Did you like? Was it too cold?
Yeah, England is a nice country, I think.
You like it, yeah?
And the best thing we enjoy there when summer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did your family miss you? Did you have problems? Did you miss your family?
I think maybe I miss my family more than they miss me.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your mother and father still alive?
Yeah, still alive, yeah.
And they live not far, yeah?
Not far.
Okay. And would you prefer to live here or in the UK?
I think I prefer to live here.
Okay.
I have more simple life.
Yeah. Not so much stress here.
No.
It's a good one.
Especially when winter in England.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit cold.
Cold, yeah.
And what's your plans then, Binna? You want grandchildren soon?
Who knows? Just God knows, yeah?
Yeah, it's true. Hey, Binna, thank you so much. You've been very kind.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much for talking with me, yeah? Dennis has recently bought some land as an investment property, and he's been kind enough to take me over and show me where it is and tell me how much it costs. Getting away from things a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you up in the hills?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. It's a nice spot out here, Dennis.
Yeah, nice and quiet.
That's huge. Is that the Caldera Rim?
The Caldera Rim, I'm not. Watch out, it's bumpy here.
They were sort of getting into a more rural area now. It's sort of they do a bit of farming out here. Do you grow anything out on your property?
Yeah, I think it's peanuts or something. I can't remember what she grows there.
Oh, so you don't do much of it yourself? No. Binna does most of it?
Yeah.
It's lovely out here though.
Yeah. This is one of our walks.
One of your walks?
Yeah.
From your place?
Yeah.
That's a decent walk.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm used to walking. Fitzy loves to walk as well.
The dog.
Yeah.
There's a fair bit of rice out here as well then.
Yeah. So quite a few people from Tuk Tuk have bought land out here.
Do a lot of Westerners have land out here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you it. Then there's an English guy, he's bought something here. And then there's a French guy. And then me and Binna, and there's a few others. So
is there much wildlife to worry about?
yeah, you get wild pigs, snakes obviously. But
And all the bugs as well, of course.
yeah. Right, where's our land now?
You're close to the waterfall.
Yeah.
Looks like someone's growing some corn there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is our land.
This is yours here.
Yeah.
How do you know the boundaries?
Yeah, I'll show you now. Right, let's get all.
It's really, really lovely out here. It's so quiet. It's very, very tranquil, very, very peaceful.
Here,
Hey?
this post here,
Yeah.
then it goes right down, see the end there, where the little trees are, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
it goes
yeah.
across here.
So it's quite a
All
big.
this.
Does it go further than this?
See that post there?
Right.
So that post to that post. So this is all our land. There, down to the trees, across.
And there. So that's a pretty sizable. Can I ask how much did it cost you?
This cost about 25,000 English pound.
Right. How long ago was that? Recently.
That was about a year ago.
A year ago. And it's just an investment thing.
Yeah,
I
just
guess.
a long-term investment.
I guess with like all the other places that are attracting tourists, eventually they're going to build out here as well. I guess.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a good investment for Sean and Binna.
Yeah, in the future, of course it is.
Yeah. But you're still growing things here as well.
Yeah.
Binna comes out and works the land.
Binna, a sister, and a brother.
Oh, right. And they share the.
Yeah, they all share it.
So you reckon there's peanuts?
It's not peanuts. You see, what would this be?
Well, this is corn, is it?
Yeah, I see it is. It's corn. Yeah.
So they're growing corn out here.
Yeah.
Gee, it'd be nice to have a little house out here, I think.
Yeah. This is probably where I'll be buried out here.
This is where you'll probably be buried.
Yeah. Yeah, the end of that bit there.
That's hopefully a fair way away.
I've got a nice view of the mountain when I'm dead.
Yeah, it is a lovely, lovely view up there.
So you can see the road ends here, but they're going to now concrete it all the way through, and it bends and eventually come out onto the tuk-tuk road.
Yeah, right. And when that happens, obviously there'll be a lot more traffic, and the value will go up, won't it?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, so if I sell the place in London, then I might buy it and build a house here.
So you've still got a place in London?
Yeah, in North London, Palmer's Green.
So you're considering selling that, cashing up, and because you're not going to go back to the UK to live anymore?
Not to live any permanently, no, never.
Yeah. And you've rented it out, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, we're getting reasonable rent for that, so we can live off that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you've got a place in North London, you're probably selling up, cashing up. You're probably going to get some decent interest with the cash in the bank as well,
Yeah,
aren't you?
that's what I was thinking of doing. But a few years ago, the interest was less than 1%.
Yeah.
So you get nothing then, you know. Now you can get about 4%. Or if you do it offshore, I think you can get more than that, you know.
Yeah.
Open up an offshore account.
Can I ask what you reckon you get for your place?
I reckon about £500,000.
You just got to put it in the bank and live off the interest, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry have all the hassle of having tenants and
People paying the rent, but lucky enough the people staying there at the moment have paid the rent for the last 7 years.
have they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
never had a
okay.
problem.
Yeah, you got to be grateful for that.
Yeah,
A lot of people have a lot of trouble with tenants, don't they?
Oh yeah, just move in and don't pay.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. If you've got £25,000, come out and build yourself your perfect home out in the rice fields. Personally, although that waterfall up there is lovely to look at first thing in the morning, it's hard to go past having a place right on the lake, eh? How is the rubbish disposal and the infrastructure here, the electricity and the water? It's all pretty reliable?
Yeah, yeah, it is very good.
Do you have to pay a fee for that, or?
Yeah, the water is so little that you don't even think about it.
Right. Yeah.
A Frenchman rents that place.
There's a lot more foreigners, expats living here than you realise, I think, Dennis.
Yeah, yeah. I would say about 25.
Full-timers, yeah?
Yeah.
Dennis invited me last night to join him and 3 other expats for dinner. And it was, hello! And it was really interesting to see the types of people. And one thing I noticed about all of them was that they're very low key. Sort of all wanting to go under the radar a bit, you know, and they've all got little places tucked away in, all got places tucked away out of the way, just, you know, living simple lives. And, you know, for many of us, it's that simple living with that sense of freedom that we yearn and crave for, isn't it, really? Dennis, thanks, mate. Really appreciate you letting us into your home and showing us a bit of your life and meeting your family. You look like you're having a belting time out here in Toba.
Yeah, I love it here, yeah.
Yeah. You reckon you'll go back to the UK?
Maybe next summer or the summer after. That'll probably be the last time then.
Yeah, you won't ever go back permanently.
No, I can never go back and live there, no.
Yeah, don't blame you.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Really nice of you.
All right.
Cheers. See you, Sean. Yeah. See you, Binna. Bye. That's great, isn't it? You know, it's sort of, I get a lot of emails, well, not a lot, I get some emails from people who are older. Like Dennis is 76, had his birthday a couple of days ago, and he walks every day, he's fit and healthy, and I think it's your attitude and your mindset as to how you are in these places. I know that these thoughts of health problems and healthcare and that can sort of loom over you a fair bit as we get older, but I think, you know, if you've got a little bit of health insurance, why not come and enjoy the place, you know, in later life? I don't think age should stop us from doing what we want to do. I spent most of yesterday doing a lot of legwork around the tuk-tuk area of Toba, looking for a place to stay. And it has to be said, sometimes the travel gods do look upon you favourably, my friends. Let me show you my lakeside house. So this place is 30 Australian dollars a night. Opens up, here's our kitchen straight away. All the stuff you need. You've got your cups and your plates and the gas cooker and fresh water, coffee, tea, rice cooker, toaster, kettle, fridge. Comes out into the dining area, right on the lake if you don't mind. Lovely view for breakfast. Could even have it down on the flat there outside if you like. We also have the lounge room in case you have some guests over. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I know, 30 bucks a night. Yeah, so that's the lounge room. Into where the one room that I'm going to use, I'm going to call the main room, main master bedroom. Very light and airy. Jet skis out the front, which won't trouble me too much, I have to say. Another view, little desk, nice bed. I think it's fair to say that it's really good value, and it sort of reinforces this idea of sort of, you know, doing the work. I know everyone hasn't got the option or the opportunity to sort of spend a whole day looking at places, but if you can put in that extra effort, sometimes it really does pay off. Like this. I like this as well because it's really airy. There's a lot of breeze coming through, light and airy. This is the laundry, which is all in order with the hot water system. In here to the bathroom, which is spotlessly clean. And then the second bedroom with the door leading outside as well if you choose. So yeah, this will serve me very well. I like these too. What are these little rice tossers? There's a paddle in there if you need to get your canoe out. And I guess that's some kind of, what is that? Is that a torch that you might use, or is it a spear? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to hazard a guess. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, this is pretty good darn value, I think, you know, for 30 bucks a night, because I have managed to find what for me is a very nice place for a reasonable cost. I think I'm probably going to stay in Toba a little bit longer than I thought I would, which was probably always going to happen anyway. But yeah, so I've taken the place for at least 2 weeks, and look, I might just spend the whole month, the next month here in Toba and explore, because it really is one of those types of places that sort of gets under your skin so easily, you know. It's such a lovely place. The people are lovely. The climate is just beautiful. It's so nice to be able to walk around without coming back completely saturated from your excursion, you know. But Yeah, happy days. I'm really, really happy. Big thanks to Dennis, Binna and Sean today. Really, really generous of you to let me come into your home and ask you questions, and you were wonderful hosts, and Dennis actually ferried me around a bit today getting groceries and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, Dennis, thanks very much, mate. Really, really appreciate that. That's about it for this one. As always, I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do. Thanks for going along. We'll see you soon.